The birth of Germany, from tribes to empire. Long before a nation called Germany existed, the lands between the Baltic, the North Sea, and the Alps were home to prehistoric peoples who hunted, farmed, and slowly formed cultures that would shape Europe. By the first millennium BC, Celtic tribes dominated the south, while Germanic tribes emerging from Scandinavia spread across the north. Over centuries, these Germanic peoples absorbed the Celts and established themselves between the Rhine and Danube rivers, forming the frontier with the expanding Roman Republic. In the 1st century BC, Rome's contact with these tribes increased through campaigns led by generals like Julius Caesar. Yet Rome's ambitions ended abruptly in 09 AD when 3 legions were annihilated in the Teutoburg forest, forcing the empire to set its border along the Rhine and Danube. Roman influence, however, persisted. Germanic warriors served in Roman armies, traded for goods, and absorbed fragments of Roman culture, yet their tribal traditions and pagan gods like Odin and Thor endured. By the late 4th century, a chain of migrations transformed Europe. The Huns swept in from the east, pushing Germanic tribes into Roman lands. The Vandals, Visigoths, and Franks carved out new kingdoms as Rome collapsed in the 5th century. Among them, the Franks emerged strongest under King Clovis I, blending Roman order with Germanic vigor. In the east, Slavic tribes replaced earlier Germanic settlers, creating new cultural frontiers. In the 8th century, the Frankish ruler Charlemagne united vast territories through conquest and faith. Crowned Emperor of the Romans in 800 AD, he revived the imperial idea that would become the Holy Roman Empire. Yet his empire fractured after his death, and East Francia, modern Germany, took shape under his descendants. The Saxon king Otto the Great later restored imperial authority, defeating invaders and being crowned Holy Roman Emperor in 962. For centuries, Germany was less a single nation than a mosaic of duchies, cities, and bishoprics loosely bound to the emperor. The 1356 Golden Bull confirmed this division by allowing 7 princes to elect future emperors. Still, German culture thrived. Gothic cathedrals rose, universities flourished, and merchants prospered through the Hanseatic League. In 1517, Martin Luther's 95 Theses ignited the Reformation, splitting Germany between Catholic and Protestant states. Religious wars ravaged the land, culminating in the 30 Years' War 1618 to 1648, which left millions dead and Germany devastated. The Peace of Westphalia confirmed the empire's fragmentation into hundreds of states. Amid this chaos, 2 powers rose, Austria and Prussia. Under Frederick the Great, Prussia forged a disciplined army and modern bureaucracy, rivaling Austria for dominance. The Enlightenment brought great thinkers like Kant and composers like Bach, but the dream of German unity remained distant.